Yo Dodgers Nation. Astros faithful. Baseball junkies everywhere. If you're not subscribed yet, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell. We're diving deep into the rumor that's got the entire MLB universe in a frenzy. Fresh exclusives, breaking updates, all tailored for you. Like this video, drop a comment below. It's how we fuel the fire and stay ahead of the madness. But hold on to your seats, because when a single shadowy photo explodes into a full-blown scandal, you know the game's about to change forever. Josh Hader, the Astros iron-fisted closer, potentially bolting Houston for the Los Angeles Dodgers? This isn't just gossip, it's a conspiracy-fueled earthquake that's shaking front offices, igniting fan wars, and threatening to shatter the league's fragile balance. Imagine the outrage. Astros execs scrambling in secret meetings, Dodgers fans dreaming of dynasty, and rivals plotting revenge. Conspiracy alert. Was that leaked photo from a clandestine LA powwow a deliberate leak to manipulate the market? You decide. But one thing's for damn sure. This rumor is so controversial it's got people questioning if baseball will ever be the same. Let's break it down step by step and expose the chaos. Alright, let's kick this off with the gut punch hook that has everyone reeling, the game-changing spark that turned whispers into wildfire. Picture this. A grainy late-night photo surfaces on social media, showing Josh Hader, yes, the Astros shutdown king, at an upscale LA restaurant, huddled with Dodgers brass like Andrew Friedman and Brandon Gomez. No smiles for the cameras, but the body language? It's all nods, intense stares, and that unmistakable deals brewing vibe. Sources close to the scene are calling it a smoke signal for a seismic shift, not just a trade but a power play that could redefine the AL West. This isn't some tabloid fluff. It's a photo that leaked at the perfect moment, sparking outrage from Houston to Hollywood. Astros fans are erupting online, calling it treason. Dodgers diehards are flooding timelines with "sign him now" memes. League execs? They're sweating bullets because if Hader jumps ship, it's not just a roster tweak. It's a declaration that the Dodgers are building an unstoppable machine. Here's the crazy part. Why leak it now? Conspiracy theorists are whispering it was intentional, a front office ploy to force Hader's hand or test rival reactions. Rhetorical question. If this was innocent, why the cloak and dagger? People are furious, and rightfully so. This photo is the match that lit the fuse on a league-wide powder keg. Now, let's peel back the layers and set the scene. What the hell actually went down here, and why is the public reaction so explosive? 4 months, subtle cracks have been showing in Hader's Houston marriage. Not the headline-grabbing drama, folks. No, this is the insidious kind, the behind-closed-doors erosion that festers like a bad slider. Insiders report that Hader, that relentless closer with the 100 miles per hour arsenal, felt stifled in Houston's ultra-structured world. He craved more autonomy, more legacy-building spotlight, and when the Dodgers whispered sweet nothings about LA's star treatment, the rumor ignited like gasoline on a fire. Public fallout? Pure pandemonium. Astros Twitter is a battlefield. How could our closer betray us? One fan raged. Dodgers forums are buzzing with "this is destiny" hype. Media outlets like ESPN and MLB Network are dissecting it 24/7, with analysts debating if it's a done deal or smoke. Why the overreaction? Because Hader isn't just a reliever. He's the guy who locked down 2022's World Series with his unhittable stuff. This potential move flips the narrative on two titans, Houston weakened, LA empowered. And the silence? Deafening. No denials from either side, just cryptic tweets that fuel the fire. Here's the intrigue. If this rumor proves true, it's not just a transaction, it's a psychological earthquake. Fans are split. Some Astros loyalists are already mourning, while Dodgers supporters are cautiously optimistic, fearing a jinx if they celebrate too soon. Crazy part. This all started from one photo, but it's ballooned into a saga of ambition and betrayal. What do you think? Is Hader's vision clash real, or just a smokescreen? Drop your hot takes below. Time to rewind and lay the groundwork. Who are the key players in this high-stakes drama? First, Josh Hader, the Astros closer extraordinaire since his 2022 arrival, a fireballer who's amassed 150 career saves, a sparkling 2.50 ERA, and strikeout totals that make opposing lineups tremble. Scouting reports paint him as a dominant force. Not just physically with his elite velocity and filthy breaking balls, but mentally with that unyielding confidence that turns close games into blowouts. Off the field, Hader's a larger-than-life figure. Intense, media-savvy, always chasing that next chapter in his story. He's 29 in his prime, and projections show him as a Hall of Fame closer if he stays healthy. Now the Astros, the analytical juggernauts, led by owner Jim Crane and GM Dana Brown, who've built a dynasty on data, process, and relentless efficiency. They won titles in 2017 and 2022, but their culture? It's all about the collective machine, not individual egos. Contrast that with the Dodgers, Hollywood's glamour squad run by Friedman and Gomez, who've assembled a star-studded lineup with icons like Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, and Shohei Ohtani. LA's all about spectacle, big-market allure, and turning players into legends. Fans, this background clash is everything. Haters' fiery personality clashes with Houston's stoicism but aligns perfectly with LA's spotlight. Dodgers execs are notorious for patient, visionary deals, while Astros prioritize long-term stability. It's a tale of two worlds colliding and haters at the center, deciding his destiny. Alright, buckle up for the meat of the madness, the conspiracy angle that's got me questioning everything. Is this hater to Dodgers saga a calculated chess move, or something sinister lurking in the shadows? Whispers from league insiders suggest the Dodgers spotted haters' Houston discontent as a rare opportunity, not just to snag a top arm, but to send a message to the entire league: we're untouchable. They allegedly pitched more than money. They offered Hader the throne in LA's kingdom, a place where he'd be the closer king, not a cog in Houston's wheel. But why the secrecy? Conspiracy theory number 1. That leaked photo wasn't accidental. It was a deliberate plant by Dodgers loyalists to pressure Hader or gauge Astros' resolve. Or worse, is Houston complicit, leaking it to force a trade demand and extract value? People are furious because it reeks of manipulation, front office games where players are pawns in a bigger war. Rhetorical question. If Hader's vision differences were so minor, why the sudden LA flirtation? I smell a setup, folks. This feels like a strategic power grab, part of a Dodgers master plan to dominate the 2020s. Imagine the implications. If Hader bolts, it weakens the Astros' bullpen fortress, tilting the AL West in LA's favor. Conspiracy deep dive. Could this be tied to broader MLB politics like tanking rumors or free agency rigging? The silence from both sides only amplifies the intrigue. No denials, just deafening quiet. Fans, this isn't coincidence, it's conspiracy gold. Let's draw some lines and compare this bombshell to the league's past shakeups, because history doesn't repeat, but it sure rhymes. Remember when the Dodgers poached Shohei Ohtani from the Angels in 2017? Same MO, big market seduction, star elevation, leaving rivals in the dust. Or Garrett Cole's 2019 jump from the Pirates to the Yankees? Legacy over loyalty, just like Hader's rumored path. Hader's potential move echoes those: Houston as the grinding underdog like Pittsburgh, Dodgers as the empire builders like New York. League patterns? Super teams like LA always win the talent wars, poaching stars from smaller franchises. Astros fans are screaming karma. They raided the Angels for Verlander in 2017. But this feels personal. Hader's intensity matches LA's drama, unlike Houston's data-driven calm. Crazy part. If this happens, it's the Astros' biggest gut punch since their sign-stealing scandal fallout, a psychological blow that could haunt them for years. Rhetorical. Will other closers like Liam Hendriks follow suit? Comparisons show this isn't new, but it's escalating, and fans are outraged because it exposes baseball's inequality. Diving deep into the roster chessboard, how does Hader slot into LA, and what holes does he leave in Houston? For the Dodgers, it's a dream fit. Their bullpen's solid with Evan Phillips and Blake Trinan, but Hader elevates it to untouchable status. Positional depth? He becomes the ninth-inning assassin, allowing flexibility in earlier frames. Salary dynamics? Astros pay him $15 million this year. Dodgers could match with performance bonuses, fitting their bloated $300 million payroll. Development concerns? Hader's prime, but arm fatigue is a risk. LA's trainers are elite, mitigating that. For Houston? Replacing him means promoting Rafael Montero or hunting free agents, a downgrade that could cost games. Fan outrage. Astros see this as dismantling their edge. Dodgers fans salivate over a closer who could seal rings. Implications? LA's lineup gets even scarier. Houston's rotation feels exposed. Here's the intrigue. Will this create imbalance? LA's already loaded. Adding Hader tips the scale irreversibly. Roster implications ripple. Dodgers' young arms get more rest. Astros scramble for depth. People are furious because it's not fair. One team's gain is another's devastation. Scouting report time. Let's dissect Hader like a lab rat and see why he's the prize. Strengths: that 100+ mph fastball is unhittable, paired with a devastating slider, 30% whiff rate, and changeup that keeps hitters guessing. He's got elite command, mental toughness, and thrives in high-leverage spots. Projections? In LA's hitter-friendly park, he could smash 40 saves with a sub-2.00 ERA. Weaknesses? Durability: he's battled elbow issues, but at 29 he's peaking. Stats don't lie. 2023 was his masterpiece: 1.91 ERA, 33 saves, 0.8 whip. For Dodgers, he's a game-changer, boosting their playoff odds. For Astros, a gaping void. Analysts say rivals will adjust, more platoon matchups? But haters' adaptability? Legendary. People are furious because this scouting screams unfair. LA gets a closer who could redefine bullpens while Houston loses their shutdown artist. Rhetorical. Can anyone stop him? Scouting projections show Hader dominating LA's bright lights, turning closeouts into highlights. Zooming out to the league-wide fallout, and oh boy, it's apocalyptic. Rival teams like the Padres, Giants, and Rangers are in full panic mode. How do we even compete? Astros execs are stone-faced, but whispers say Crane's raging behind closed doors. Media's exploding. Fox Sports calls it the heist of the century. Fans? Astros Twitter's a meltdown. Betrayed. Dodgers forums are euphoric. Welcome legend. Executives? Friedman's smirking. Browns negotiating furiously. Why the fury? This imbalances the AL West. Astros weaken, Dodgers ascend. Conspiracy buzz: is MLB sanctioning this super team? Rhetorical: will closers like Aroldis Chapman bolt next? Reactions show outrage. Fans feel the game's rigged. Execs plot countermeasures. Crazy part: even neutral fans are divided, fearing a Dodgers dynasty. What do you think? Is this the tipping point? Pulling back for the grand view, what does this mean for baseball's future? If Hader joins LA, expect 110-win seasons, World Series dominance, and a talent exodus to Hollywood. Free agency? It signals a shift to star chasing. Competitive balance? Obliterated, MLB's parity dies. Conspiracy deep dive: Friedman's long game to bury rivals? Stakes? Championships, legacies, everything. Rhetorical: will this spark a new arms race? Fans, this redefines the sport: imbalance or innovation. In the end, this Hader to Dodgers rumor isn't a rumor, it's a revolution. Open questions: conspiracy or destiny? Will it shatter balance? What do you think? Drop theories below. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, stay tuned for more Dodgers chaos. This could end baseball as we know it. Your thoughts matter.